Hey everyone, before I start this video, I would just like to say that there is no hate to SharkHunter in this video. I'm just saying my facts here and my point of view because it's come to me in realization from watching a few of his videos from a few months ago that not everything he says is true or really valid. Like, I do agree about some things, but in this video, I'll be talking about my problems with this YouTuber, SharkHunter. So overall, most of his videos are about reacting to like cringe and nudity content creators on YouTube and other platforms, etc. I've seen a few of his videos where he's basically dissing furries and the furry community. Like, I'm not trying to be hateful, I'm not trying to be toxic here. I just want to say this in my point of view, and I will not tolerate hate on this video. It will be automatically deleted, and I will turn off the comment section if I have to. Basically, majority of his videos are, like, reacting to cringe and unholy people on YouTube. I'm not saying he's bad for giving his point of view. I'm saying majority of his point of view is, like, not as positive as someone who reacting should be. I mean, of course, he's probably mad reacting to these videos, but it doesn't mean that he's gonna be overly hateful to communities when half of the community isn't even as bad as he thinks it is. As like the furry community, he kept dissing them basically the whole video, saying that the furry community is basically a degenerate, and basically all of them are like nudity and zoophilies or whatever. But most of the like furry community that I've seen is not even that bad. I mean, sure, there's bad furries out there, but YouTubers like Inky Skull and that one YouTuber, I forgot her name, but she uses a purple raccoon as a persona, I mean, and her videos aren't bad either. And he says that majority of the content creators on YouTube that are big are furry nudiers or furries that are like zoophilies and stuff, and majority of the big furry YouTubers are not that like that. I mean, I barely see any nudity with the furry community. So I think the majority of the time, his For You page is just giving him a bunch of furries who are nuditors or like people who make nudity content of furries or something else. Because majority of the furry content I see is not even like that at all. And he basically set a bad name for furries in a lot of his videos because he said that the community is like, he said that basically he didn't fully say it like word for word, but majority of how he talks is dissing the community fully and everyone in it. I'm not trying to turn anyone against him here. I'm not trying to be toxic or hateful or anything, but I'm saying this in my point of view, and I'm normally right. Like, I'm not trying to be prissy or something, but I normally am right with this kind of thing. And the way he was talking about the furry community all in general is just disrespectful. I haven't viewed the comments on any of his videos that do that yet, but I'm pretty sure the comments are probably pretty bad with the non-zoophily furries. They're probably really mad for that, or maybe everyone's just ganging up on the furry community now because of like, the freaking zoophilies on there. I myself hate zoophilia. I hate it in general, and if you're a zoophily, you're disgusting to me. I don't see why people have to sexualize their furry characters, but in general, I agree with SharkHunter not to be posting that kind of crap at all in general. Like, he says to either put like an age restriction on it or just don't post it at all, which I would not post it at all. I wouldn't even recommend to post it at all because it's disgusting in general. Now, we're going to talk about the venting animation accounts. I know, though, I've never really seen any of them before. I know they're probably just attention-seeking accounts, but doesn't mean that every single venting animation animator is going to be begging for attention. Like, what if they're just sharing their feelings online to see if they can find other people that relate to them because they have social anxiety in real life? I mean, that could be a possibility, and I know there's a lot of people like that because I've met a few of my friends like that who prefer talking over text or online because their social anxiety has prevented them from socializing in like an outstruct or a large community or whatever. And in general, I don't think every venting animator account is bad. I just don't really agree with SharkHunter's perspective on all of them. I mean, it's not a huge deal about him posting his perspective, but a 14-year-old, they don't. He's only a year older than me. But, yeah. And, anyways, the last thing that I'm going to talk about SharkHunter in general is that sure, it's fine to post your perspective of things and everything else, but it's not okay to be over toxic with it because in general, reacting to someone should be constructive criticism and not like over hating for no reason. Like you don't see me cussing him out in this video like at all. I'm not. I haven't said anything wrong about him yet, and I'm not going to because I'm not like that. I'm not going to start killing you on Gacha Club or Gacha Life because you think I think that you're cringe or something. I don't think you're cringe. I just don't like how you say things in your videos. I mean, it's fine to judge someone to a certain extent, but it's not okay to be over toxic to a whole community just because you don't like a few people. I mean, he only presented me 4 accounts that show furry nudity or sexual activity, and I'm sure there's a lot more than that, but he said that all big accounts on YouTube are like that. In like the video where he's talking about Katsunen is I think it's how you pronounce it. It was posted 3 months ago by the time I'm recording this. And the whole video is basically him just hating on someone. Like I get it, the person is like bad, but it doesn't mean you gotta be over toxic for it or with it or whatever. But in general, this message for the rest of the video, I'm just gonna be talking about it in general about SharkHunter and its content or whatever. So this is my message for you, SharkHunter. So I may not be a big channel. This is not as big as yours, but you have a lot of subscribers, and you should use that as a good thing instead of a bad thing because you're spreading a lot of hate to a community that has a lot of people who don't do half of the stuff that you see a lot, like zoophilism and stuff like that. I don't see a lot of furries who do that, or Ethereans or whatever. I don't see a lot of people, a lot of furries that do that. And I really hope you watch till the end of this video because I'm spitting facts here, let's be honest. And I wouldn't be posting this if I didn't see something wrong with SharkHunter's content. I mean, I really do see something wrong. I figure what I see in my point of view is that he's basically bullying a few communities just for like accounts that do that furry nudity content. Because I'm telling you, every fandom, every game, every book series is gonna have NSFW in it. And I'm not defending the people that post it, I'm just saying there is going to be people who are like that, and it's best to just ignore them instead of give them the attention they want. Because all you're doing by reacting to them and giving them a bunch of hate is getting them more attention. And the more attention they get, the more they're going to do it. So there's no point in reacting to a specific account because in the end, all you're doing is giving them the satisfaction that they want. Now, I know it's not justification to do that kind of stuff, but I'm just saying out of my own view that hating on another content creators, or the people who make bad content isn't going to get you anywhere. It's not going to make them stop. It's not going to make them do anything else. In general, it won't do anything, and I hope you know that by now. I'm not trying to change your content creation or whatever, but I hope you take my perspective into your view, because the more you give them the satisfaction and the more attention that they get from you, the more they're probably going to do it, because I guarantee that every one of the cringe or furry or whatever people that you've posted about have probably viewed your videos and said, hey, let's make another video because I want more attention or something. I highly doubt that you posting that kind of content is going to change any other ways at all. I might make a part 2 depending on how SharkHunter reacts to this, because I will be adding him in this because I really do want him to see this. And let's hope I don't get a lot of hate for this, because I'm just saying my point of view, and my point of view is my own opinion. So, I'm sorry if you're offended by this video. I don't mean to offend. I'm just saying my point of view and my perspective of your content, because I find it over toxic, negative, and bullying in general. I'm not going to say anything else for the rest of this video, so I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!